Welcome back to the fortress. Remember, we're trying to finish our tavern here with the glass wall, but I think in order to make that easier, we're going to look for a better sand deposit. Supposedly sand can form in a cavern, it's just very unlikely. Otherwise, we'll have to dig another aquifer. Or sorry, we'll have to dig into the aquifer again, because our old sand pit got filled up. No, this is... no. Can I collect sand from the sandy ground? That's how you literally get sand. We just need to find sandy ground. And I think this whole cavern layer is just mud. The giant lake actually makes it difficult to navigate that cavern layer. So if there's sand there, we can't find it. And then honestly, we could maybe dig down to the next cavern layer. But to get sand, that's fucking dangerous. So let's just dig out the aquifer again, but do it properly this time, which I think we can do because we still have that block stockpile. I mean, basically we dig a much smaller one, like a 2x2, because that'll be easier to wall off, and I think a 2x2 will be more than enough to run our glass industry. Okay. Do I have bags ready to collect it? I don't. We're a little low on the pigtails, but once the pit is done, we can do it at our leisure. So yeah, these three. The only downside is that there's a chance the fungus and shit upstairs will come down and grow over the sand, which might be a problem. Yep. That's just where we'll put our quarry for now. We might just buy a bunch of bags. Although the elves, I think, are at war with us, and the humans might also be at war with us because their ambassador was butchered by zombies. So... yes, damp stone located, I know. I think it's really just the dwarven caravan we can depend on now. I think we've pissed everybody off. I could make it a tube. Yeah, the only thing about making it a tube is I'm worried that climbers can use it. If they fall out. Like if the bridge launches them in a ceiling and that doesn't kill them, they might be able to grab onto the side and climb along. Maybe not though. But also just walls and ceilings are pretty complicated building projects. That one wouldn't be too bad though. It'd be pretty close to the fortress. But once you get further Goldberg, the bridge has been working out. The light aquifer is maybe going to flood it if they don't hurry up and dig it out, though. That's the whole thing we have to get dug out. The problem will be getting people over there quick enough to build the walls. Because even though blocks are lighter, it's a hell of a walk. So is that blood in the aquifer? Yeah, I think the undead killed someone here. Yeah, somebody probably just... Probably like one of the dwarves that got caught probably tried to run for his life and hide down here, and they just beat him to death and he fell down the stairs. Okay, we want to get the diagonals built first, remember? Orthoclase blocks are pretty close. Hey there. Just orthoclase blocks in each corner. Even this looks weird. Huh. There's blood on the stairs. Maybe they dug through somebody's blood. Yeah, there's nobody here that's a threat. There's a cave crocodile, actually, who's out in the lake. Actually, because I think because we locked the Anne Frank hatch here, we don't have to. We're not got to worry about cave crocodiles fucking wandering in like we live in Australia anymore. And what we did end up doing, Goldberg, is we do have 2 drawbridges. We have one anchored in the south and one anchored on the north. And they both raise. And that's been pretty good so far. And then we have this little bridge here to keep out magma crabs if it comes to that. That guy's engraving up a storm up in the, there's a body here. That's the only way up to the surface, so we don't want miasma filling that up. This one's done. Looks like there's 37 orthoclase blocks upstairs. So it's nice and close to haul it down and plug this aquifer up. Okay. So the northern side of the sand pit's taken care of. And then one thing we can do is, apparently we can just put a dirt road over the sand and that'll stop stuff from growing over it. But you're still allowed to gather the sand, and I think we might do that, frankly. I was paused. I was waiting for them to finish those walls, but I left it paused. Okay. Yeah, if anyone can bother to take themselves down here to build a wall, it's pretty fast. I think this would actually go quicker if we were back in the dirt fortress because everybody would be nearby, but people are running all the way up from the dining hall to do this. But yeah, we need this sand to make glass windows for the tavern, then we can get our tavern online. One problem I realized with the tavern is, I don't know if it's a problem per se, but I'm not sure how I would have designed otherwise. So the problem with the tavern is if a necromancer or a werebeast comes to visit and they start causing shit, is we can seal this gate, but then there's like nothing really. I have no way to get my army in safely. I can basically open the drawbridge while my army's stationed right here. And they have to stand their ground. That's about it. You have a question? Go for it. Oh, yeah, supposedly Goldberg is if cave moss grows over the sand, it becomes cave moss. Or maybe that's a tree. I think if a tree grows over the sand, it becomes dirt, but it's not a huge problem. Like, if we somehow botch this and we lose the sand, but we can just dig out a new sand pit, because it's like the entire aquifer is made out of sand. So. Upon unpausing the game, they leave. Is this a bug? I'm not sure if that's a bug. I've been seeing that on my fortress too. Is a lot of invasions just leave immediately. Eventually, the undead will come in large enough numbers to stay on your map. They might be scouts or something, but I've also been seeing sieges just break immediately once you unpause. It is almost done. Actually, let's just designate it right now. Sand. It's a shame I can't, well, I don't want to make windows out of clay because you can't. A masterpiece diorite statue of the dead ash. Spooky. We have a lot of statues. We're going to be able to really kick up our room values, make people happy. Probably the tavern's going to have a lot of statues in it. I just need these last couple walls done. Then I can kind of look away from this pit. Not care about it for a bit. It's now summer, so the humans might attack. Or if the human caravan comes, that's a good sign, because that means the humans still like us. Oh, yeah, so I want that glass window for the tavern, then we can build the tavern. But yeah, my main concern about the tavern is if a necromancer comes and the necromancer gets into a bar fight and starts reviving people. Because they'll be enemies. Which, I mean, we just seal up the gate and everybody stays in there till they die. Only downside to that is the mayor does live on the other side of that drawbridge. I didn't plan for that. Not the hardest to build around, though. I can just dig his door on the other side of the bridge and then wall it off the old way. Because building destroyers can't break walls. I think we'll do that. I think we'll make sure our mayor doesn't get trapped on the zombie side. This fucking Michael Jackson music video bar we're building. Alright. Under construction. Okay, I'll just look away. How are we doing for bags? That's a wood furnace. Someone's should be making bags, but they seem to be busy. So yeah, this is the mayor's old office right here, but the new mayor's office is here. And yeah, that's super easy. We just do this. Done. And then we wall this off. Actually, what's that wall made out of? Diorite, just so it matches. We'll make it a diorite wall. Not that it won't match, it'll look like a column. Diorite, there you go. And then yeah, these little alcoves are for statues. And then that's the mayor's office. You can go yell at him. I think I'll make everything in the... No, we have artifacts to make the mayor's office valuable. I was like, oh, we'll give the mayor a bunch of solid gold furniture like our army. Speaking of, the barracks are finally done. So now we're just waiting on all the solid gold furniture. I think what we're going to do is if we can get our glass industry finished, is we're going to knock out these walls and make them windows to make the rooms even more valuable. And also if you want to like stare at army dwarves while they sleep, but you shouldn't be up here unless you're in the army. So then we put a statue here and a statue here and a door here. Because, I mean, if we put a statue, we could do this, but then it's like a weird diagonal path that I'm not really going to... no, that's okay. We'll do that. Because the statue blocks it, so you won't be able to walk diagonally. Okay. I really hope that smoothing that obsidian doesn't let the lava come in, because if it does, well, that's just going to be neat. So let's not do that just yet. Am I going for green glass? We're going for clear glass because I have access to magma. I actually already have the pearl ash ready. It's the sand we got fucked on. I think the magma furnace makes clear glass a lot less painful. I said, having never run a glass industry before. I think we do this. Yeah, this. That's the mayor's quarter. Bit of a party over in that. Oh, never mind. They're going to farm. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The fucking quarry bushes are wilting. Oh, actually, maybe they're not wilting. I hope they're not. Hey, Thaco. Did we finish our sand pit? We did. Look at that. There's a bag of sand right there. Black sand will somehow become clear glass windows. What a whimsical world we live in. I know nothing about glass. That's going. We're going to put all our masterpiece statues here. Bunch of artifacts and shit. And then engrave it all with masterpiece engravings. The mayor's office is going to be a pretty happening place. I guess so is the tavern, because we're also going to engrave the shit out of this and fill it with statues. If you break the top of the channel to the surface, does it let me plant above ground plants? I'm not sure how it works inside a cavern, but I think if sunlight touches a tile at some point in its life, then you can plant above ground crops on it. I personally never do above ground crops. I make my dwarves subsist on mushrooms. My potash maker's been possessed. I think we have everything. I think we're okay. It's for bees. Bees in a cavern. I'm not sure. You'd be better off just walling in the surface and putting your beehives in there, I think. Like a little pillbox. Because I think if you actually make it fortifications, the bees can fly out and colonize, or sorry, pollinate other things. Is potash potatoes? No, potash is for glass making, I believe. Is potash potatoes? I mean, it's not the thing you said. It's a wood-based project that has applications to farming. I think you can make fertilizer with it. Yep, potash can be used to fertilize a farm plot, increasing the stack size of harvested plants. I mean, this is useful, but I'm trying to keep our wood consumption down. That's what potash looks like. Potassium-bearing salts. Oh, that's the chat. Where's the game? There it is. If the possessed guy is still running around grabbing stuff, that means there's still not a bottleneck for him. There's just a lot of bandages on the ground in the hospital, which is better than not having any bandages, but a little messy in there. We'll bring the statues in later. Does the potash guy have a specific shop? No, I think you make potash at an ashery. An ashery can make a couple things. This game does take geology very seriously. If you play it long enough, you get a handle on all the rocks, and, well, not all the rocks, but you can remember all the different ores, like, what is it, hematite, lemonite, and, fuck, I forgot the third iron ore. Speaking of forgetting things, Administrator's been found dead. When did this happen? What the world? That's odd. Little tussle. A cave crocodile? How did one get in? Whoa, whoa, whoa. In the web. The cave crocodile is caught up in the web. What is this? The forgotten beast breaks the grip of the cave crocodile's teeth from the forgotten beast's upper body. They're all inactive. I don't know what happened there. Oh well. Such is life in my fortress. Get that fucking mess cleaned up. His body was found in the training hall, so either a training went awry, which I don't think happens anymore, or a cave crocodile wandered in, and I'm not sure where it came in from. That body's getting dragged away. The possessed guy is still looking for ingredients, which is a good sign. That means he's not going to go crazy. Alright, that body's going to get dumped. If the fortress survives the night, we'll probably want to get started on what I was talking about, that underclass of haulers. That way people don't, Oh! The hillocks of Blushed Books, a half-day's travel to the south, has been conquered and now looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. A holding. That means we're qualified to become a barony now. Oh. That is cool. Never had that before. A half-day's travel to the south. Only a half day, too. World info. Here's us. There's... Nope, that's fish paint. There's Blushed Books. So this is economically linked to me, and the Baron of fish paint lives in my town. 200 dwarves. 200 dwarves live in Blushed Books, too? We can petition people to come move in. Which we're not really hurting for population, though. Yeah, I got to worry about nobles now. If the outpost liaison comes and offers me a barony, and I take it, I'll have a noble. You do make a good point, though. We might need to get started on a justice system. Probably a lot of backed up crimes. I mean, we could make this the jail for now. Tie people up. I forget the proper way to make a jail. What is it? It's like you chain them up to the wall, but then I think you give them a bed and a table and a chair. Right? Yeah, it's like you chain them up in the middle. Let's do a little pretend planning. So it's like table, chair, bed, and then you'd give them a restraint, and then they would need a container for their booze and a container for some food. And then what would the other... I think that's all you'd need in a jail. I think your jail would only need to be 3x2. Doesn't the hammer position cease to exist? No, the sheriff gets replaced by the guard captain. The hammerer carries out orders from the guard captain, beats people to death when they break the law. Which, by the way, the hammerer is going to kill everybody because we use fucking silver warhammers in this city. The best warhammer. How many jail cells do you think we should go with? I think 6. I think 6. So that's not a good spot. Where should I put the jails? I mean, we could put the jails up by the tavern. There's room. Is this for petty crimes? The hammerer dishes out interesting punishment. Think the mayor or the reigning nobleman decides the punishment? The funny thing is, if you don't beat them, they'll get upset. I think a jail sentence pisses people off more. They prefer to watch them get beat. Hey, Nobby. No, this is normally when we do the Sunday stream. Sundays are the early ones. Yeah, we could do this. I'm just not sure how to get over there. No, never mind. We can just come up from the warehouses. Yeah, let's do that. I like it. It's a shame I didn't plan this out in advance, because we could have given them windows, which make them happy. Oh, windows make them happy. We could give them windows facing out into the magma, but obviously, the second we remove this wall, the jail cell will be flooded. So that's a netty no-no. We would have had to make the jail cells and windows in advance before we filled in this magma vent. All right, we've got some industrious jail building music, though. I like windows. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You come up right here. The barracks near the jail is nice, but the problem is like this is kind of a temporary barracks. I don't even know where a real barracks is gonna go. But so you would come up. Little offset doors. There. So it's what? 7 cells. And we can just expand this hallway as we need it. A secondary offshoot of the magma funnel. Ooh, that might work, yeah. The only downside is we'll never be able to expand the jails with that, because we'll never be able to expand the funnel again, but I hear you. Where the hell is my jails? Okay, so yeah, we do something like this. Yeah, so we'd channel that out and then wall it off again. Just like last time. Okay, okay. So this would be lava, and then these would be windows. You've broken the law. You'll go pay that off in the magma mines. Not the magma mines. So it's glass facing out towards the jailers and also glass facing out towards the magma, letting you know that there's no escape from justice in Legator. Is that what the fucking town's called? Legator, yeah. Okay. So yeah, it looks 3x3, but remember this back wall is actually just glass facing the magma. Dopey idea. This is a dopey idea for a jail. Dopey music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 7. That little sand pit's gonna be getting some work done, that's for sure. Okay. There. Very atmospheric. Okay, so then this is down, right? And then we just double door that off. Not that you really escape from prison. Get those smooth, and then we'll issue an engraving job for the mayor's office as well. Probably smooth and engrave the jail cells just so they're happy, unless you accidentally get locked up in a room with shit you hate. And then we just give them like solid gold furniture and gold chains, and it'll actually help de-stress them too, because they probably broke the law from stress. Yeah, just one poor bastard, probably one of the new ones, didn't have his armor. Just a peasant, sure. I mean, that's... I'm gonna take this clerk, because the peasants are so useless we can use them for hauling. Report for duty. Oh, I struck raw crystal. That's what you use to make the super glass. Oh, man. Actually, I don't think crystal glass improves room value. Window glass furnace. No. Is it be glass industry, glass making? Just the other day we saw it. Glass making? No, where the hell was it? Is it types of glass? There it is. Crystal glass requires no sand, but it requires pearl ash and rough rock crystals, which is a gem not found on all maps. So we have to find a lot of rock crystals. But crystal glass is worth 10 times as much, making it equivalent to silver, and by their nature, I think windows make people happy, so they're basically silver windows. I might make crystal glass for the tavern, and then they'll have like clear glass windows in the prison. Now, where the hell is that? Rock crystal. Oh, it's right here. That's not as good. Rock crystal exists on this map, though. It's a pretty decent-sized vein. How many would I need? The tavern would require 5 rock crystals. We already have 4. Are those rock crystals? No, it's opal. There's the 5th one, because I think you always get a gem. Or maybe just my miners are legendary and they always go, oh, baby. Let's not follow this all the way to the lava, though. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. All right, please make me 6 crystal glasses. Glass furnace. No, shit. Shit. Construct crystal glass. Construct crystal glass. That's weird. Crystal glass what? There we go. I fucking knew something was up. There's raw crystal glass, what I used to make the window. Actually, let's just try that. Let's just try that. I think they might just go right to the window if I have the rock crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a bunch of pearl ash banked, I believe. That tavern's gonna be pretty pimp. if such a thing is possible in dwarven culture. And then unfortunately, we'll need a lot of regular glass windows. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Jesus Christ, 42 glass windows for the prison wing. Oh, my stonecrafter's throwing a tantrum. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This guy didn't find everything he needs. Gems, blocks, bones. Might be out of bones. I don't think so, though. Cloth, thread, wood, gems. Okay. Let's butcher some dogs, because I'm such a sweetheart. I'm a little concerned about that guy having a tantrum. Tobal Isdalk, who's probably my best stonecrafter, because I don't... Yep, oh boy. Oh boy. Nope, sorry. He's a good one, but he's not incredible. And what's his problem? Frustration after being kept from alcohol too long. What the hell's going on here, fellas? God damn it. I cannot get these damn drinks made fast enough. You're under orders to make the drinks. How often does he validate it, actually? Checked daily? And you know what? I don't like troublemakers in my fortress. We've got enough to worry about. So as soon as he calms the fuck down, he's fired. I'm going to kick him out. Especially if he's throwing a tantrum in the fucking Great Hall. That's going to piss everybody off. Hang on, where are you? Stonecrafter. No job, huh? An unemployed shitlord. Current job, throwing a tantrum. Alright, what's the button to get to the get the fuck out of my town menu? There it is. Send away. Expel or send him to Blushed Books. He can just go to Blushed Books and maybe help my economy still. Looks like he's related to one of my Hammer Lords. I'm sorry. If he doesn't take his family with him, he might be relatively safe in Blushed Books, so that won't piss them off. But, of course, that is probably going to piss off one of my Hammer Lords, who, if they throw a tantrum, well, enjoy. Let's see if he actually makes those windows. I think he is. Some petitions. No, thank you. I can't believe a goddamn cave crocodile got in again. I don't know how they're doing it. They might just be jumping down onto the bridge. And then walking in from there. Mayor's mandated the construction of certain goods. Have you now? Oh, look at this. Because he is a baron, he actually wants his own room, even though he's in the army. Okay. He wants me to make a ring. That's fine. Except you are currently holed up in my only Craftsdwarf's workshop. We don't do a lot of... What the hell is this? Why do you have an exclamation point? Okay, he's just being a little weird. Let's make sure we don't have any more crybabies sneaking up on us. Just him. He hasn't actually left, even though I told her to leave. Other than that, there's actually some fucking really happy people. Look at this guy. Ecstatic. What do you do? Construct building. Are you my architect? You're just some dude. You just love my town. Now this guy's happy, which is good because he's my engraver. Within the last week, he felt satisfied at work, satisfied after producing a masterwork, empathy while being yelled at by an unhappy citizen. All you do is engrave shit. You live in the fucking dream. I do live the dream. I can relate to your sadness. Satisfied conducting a meeting in a great setting. Frustration after being unable to acquire something for too long, probably booze. Frustration after being unable to be extravagant. Loneliness after being away from his friends. So he's a little bitter for wearing old clothes. We have to start caring about our clothing industry, which is bad because we don't have as many pigtails as we should. Only have 17. I have 737 plump helmets. We really got to get that under control. Maybe even a second brewery, frankly. But I only have one brewer. What do we have here? Some migrants have arrived. How many migrants are we talking about here? We're going to go from 87 all the way up to 90. That's fucking terrible. Hey, can we live in your town? Yeah, I guess. Come on in, fellas. What do you guys even do? Arrived in the summer of the year 210. Oh, wait. Huh. Looks like we might have lost a few more people than I thought to that cave crocodile. A great trapper. I'm sorry we don't do any of that in this fortress, but come on in. Find you something to do in the military, probably. Fish cleaner. Yeah, we don't fish either. What are you doing? Are you going to get your equipment? Or are you one of the people I kicked out? Yep, I think they're actually moving away with their family. That's fine. We can live without a hammer lord. You can go, I don't know, fight off bandits and blushed books. Let's just make sure they actually leave. So they take their whole family with them. That's kind of neat. And because blush books is so fucking massive, we can probably ask for migrants to come live with us. I've never owned a holding, so I'm not sure. I actually do have pigtail farms is the problem, but nobody ever goes to pick it. They wilt in the field a lot, which is a shame because everybody picks. Quarry bush. Yeah, see, nobody's grabbing this. Maybe it's because there's nowhere to put it? That might be the problem. Let's think. Well, actually, the stockpile itself will stop it from rotting, so we'll change this to food. So I want, yep. I think this will allow the plants. We don't put prepared food in the stockpile. Do I see pigtails here? Yep, okay, that should help it. So it might be because that the only place you're allowed to put food in my fortress might be the kitchen, because that stockpile's full. They're not picking the quarry leaves and dropping them off. So the plump helmets and the quarry bushes are allowed to come in here, which we would put in a barrel, I think. Stockpile's fairly large. That might help considerably. Let's get these rocks out of here, though. There we go. How did this go? Did we finish our crystal glass windows? We finished one. Here come the migrants. I don't think they brought any grazing animals with them. Damstone located. They're just digging at the kitchen. More damp stone located, that's fine. Actually, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, it's the guys digging out the jails. Ah, fuck, I forgot, because this is the one right under the lake. Another dead guy. The animal trainer. Actually, the animal trainer can make us our war dogs if we're careful here, I think. So instead, we're going to put this trapper, because, yeah, we don't have any hunters. Okay. And what's your uniform? Equip. Metal armor, yep. Metal armor, metal... Assign uniforms. Yep, the whole squad, they're all supposed to be wearing metal. We just have a real copper armor shortage. Oh shit, did you guys find more fucking rock crystals? Or is that opal? Zircons. How are these windows coming? So yeah, he's made 2, so we'll definitely be able to make those rock crystal windows for the tavern, which is wonderful. Okay. Alright, the dog has been slaughtered. Is that guy going to get the bones? Yes. Is that all he needed? No, he still wants something else. Maybe cut a couple gems for him. I don't even know if I actually have any gem cutters alive right now. Dampstone located, dampstone located. There's a chance that our wine shortage was because the manager was only authenticating that order every month and not every day. This might be our first snap. So no one's actually, been able to provide the last of the shit for this craft dwarf, which is a huge problem because we're going to have some ghosts if we're not careful. Rough gems, blocks, bones, cloth thread. That's got to be the cloth thread. Where's my loom? Thought I had auto spin cloth. Or oh no, does the farmer's workshop make the thread or? Okay, that would be the farmer's guild. Now where the fuck do I get thread? Or is it just pigtails? Plant fibers can be woven into thread. A dwarf with the thresher can process plants. Okay, process plants at a farmer's workshop. Oh, we don't have a farmer's workshop, that's why. Not a problem, we'll just put it here inside your guild hall. Right here in this corner. Out of... Can I make it out of gold nuggets? Make it out of gold bars. Solid gold farmer's workshop. He might snap. We might not get that done in time. The second he snaps, we have to lock the door. We have a lot of gold. We really need to take advantage of the fact that we have so much fucking gold. All right, one more glass window, and then we can get started on the tavern. Is the mayor's office engraved yet? No, we're waiting on that final smooth job. Oh, here we go. If we smooth this, then it'll blend in with that pillar we placed. Perfect. How are we doing for our solid gold furniture? There's an insane amount that needs to be finished still, because we only have the one magma forge. We honestly might need to open up another one, which we can borrow from the prison's lava river. I fucking hate digging on this floor. So many job cancellations. And then the only slightly dangerous part of the tavern is we gotta hope magma crabs don't jump up. We gotta hope magma crabs don't jump up before we finish the window. Dampstone located. Yeah, I know. There he goes. It was just more bones that he wanted. Or maybe it was the thread. But he's grabbing more bones. Oh, looks like he actually was waiting for the bones before he went to grab the other shit. Hopefully he gets it before he goes crazy. I mean, I'm not afraid to lose a potash maker, but he's just going to piss people off when he's making a ruckus. There he goes. Thank God. So here's what we'll do. We've got the Solid Gold Farmers Workshop. Production order, work order every single day. Process plants, please. And then the clothier, we got to start making clothes for everybody, which is going to fucking... It's going to be a real nightmare of a work order. I don't even know what you need to wear. 2 socks, 2 shoes, it's pants and shirt, right? Or do they also want a coat? I think it's just socks, shoes, pants, and shirt. I hope. That's still a lot of cloth. That's going to be a very busy clothier. But yes, people's clothes are starting to rot away, which make them a little uncomfortable, a little upset. Alright, there we go. Now that he's actually making drinks every single day, I don't think we will have any more booze problems. Time for our daily job cancellations, though, my God. How's that mayor's room coming? Almost engraved up. Actually, no, he hasn't even started. Where the hell is he then? Also, we're going to plan out our next magma forge. I'll probably just put it right here, really. Think the magma forge is the hole that's in the bottom, or is the hole here and here? I forget. There's actually not many idlers. So, well, you always got to be careful of that, though, I guess. We could have a lot of prayers. We could temporarily disable the temple to free up some manpower. A coat might cover their whole body, like a streaker. Dwarf therapist, I can see what they need. Sort by... not a huge deal. I'm just going to set up a huge manager order for it. Clothier? Next to happiness under equipment. Oh, there we go. Upper body. They're wearing a dress and a robe over top, trousers. Oh, right, they want gloves. Yeah, I'm not even... So I know where they all go, but I'm not sure exactly what they need to be happy. Clothes. Okay, clothing provides no protection, but adult dwarves get bad thoughts if they're naked or wearing tattered clothes. Babies don't wear clothes. Dwarves may incur several different clothing-related bad thoughts from total nudity. All right, so they want shirt, pants, shoes. That's not too bad at all, actually. So one shirt, one pants. Actually, let's go with sandals. A little hippie, because, I mean, we're near the lava, right? It's probably a little toasty down here. Clothing thoughts are quite strong, and they stack with each other. Alright, so yeah, one shirt, one trousers, two sandals. Okay. Shirt. Every time there's less than 10 shirts, make 2 shirts. Imagine if we were that decadent and everybody wore silk. Can dwarves even make sandals? That's a great question. There's less than 10 trousers, make 2 trousers. Let's see if I can make sandals. I can't. Probably elf shit. Good call. Just shoes then. Just 2 cloth shoes. They're like slippers. Oh, 4. Frilly shoes or frilly shoes? All right. I have seen the wiki page for armor. It's definitely handy because I found out that you can do dopey shit like stack cloaks for the lightest defense. Weird stuff like that. All right, he's digging out that. I need to look up the magma forge. Magma forge is the holes go on the sides. Okay. It's the easiest way to fill it up. And honestly, just to make sure, we can have another pair. Because, I mean, if you're going to have magma, you might as well really take advantage of it. Not that I have enough metal crafters. God, I hope I fucking set those work orders for every workshop and not just that one workshop, though. Ooh. And that would connect to this magma river that goes around the prison. And then, yeah, you've got 2 more magma forges there. And then we've got 2 smelters. What was the other one? I mean, we could make a magma kiln, but I don't think I really need to make anything that I care about at a magma. We can get pots and stuff, but who gives a shit? Kiln. Kilns are central to a surprisingly broad array of labors, but I normally don't give a shit. All clay and porcelain. Oh, really? You can also enhance the value of these earthenware products by glazing them, which requires ash, so I don't want to do that. Although kilns are not used in the production of glass, they're necessary for converting potash into pearl ash. Are they? Hospital can benefit from a kiln's ability to turn gypsum into plaster powder. That's a lie, because I prefer crutches and splints. If you want to make parchment for codexes and scrolls, we can make a library, too. Libraries are very likely to attract necromancers, though. I don't know. I mean, a magma kiln for the future might be a good idea, but... So you're the smelter. Okay, we already have the magma kiln and the glass furnace. We might need to make, might need to double up on these later, but I think for now just the 3 magma forges is going to be enough. There we go. The potash maker has created Git Noctomum Limolegen, an ashen scepter. She claims it's a family heirloom. This is an ashen scepter. All crafts dwarf ship is of the highest quality, and it's encrusted with rectangular cobaltite cabicons and round diorite cabicons, decorated with ash and llama wool and encircled with bands of oval rubicelle cabicons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of dog bone and menaces with spikes of bayberry wood. On the item is an image of orangutans in ash, and also on it is a picture of this dwarf in dog bone. If everyone's... So, yeah, I don't know. The problem is it seems in this version, if any zombies exist on the map, they're not my friend. So even necromancers that live in my fortress might be resurrecting baddie zombies. Pretty excited to make these glass windows, though. Speaking of, it's been a while. It does. It looks like the old windows are all done. So now we can remove construction and get started. Right, BY? Yep, I have 5 crystal glass windows. Perfect. Get those out of there, please. We just have to make sure we don't block the diagonal, because that's the important one. Takes so fucking long to break down a construction. That's why this part's a little stressful. BY. The window should install way quicker than the walls getting broken. They don't actually look that nice. They just... I mean, they confer vision, but it looks just like the rock got whitewashed. It's a nice glass window, though. Okay, BY. Nice view of the drawbridge from our tavern. Very stylish. Did you finish the mayor's engravings yet? No, you didn't, dude. Let's fucking go. Where's my engraver? Oops. I think I was just committing the migrants to not mine and hunt. You are currently constructing rock statues. That's where you've been. We have so many statues. We don't need to do this anymore. That's why he was so busy. We have a lot of statues. Maybe too many, frankly. I have 125 statues of... Can I see their quality? Yes. Masterful, 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 masterful. Nope, those are bars and blocks. This isn't what I wanted. I'm not sure how to navigate the enhanced view menu. Not a problem. We probably have like a good 10 or 20 masterpiece statues. What did that do to my fortress value? We're at 840,000 dwarf bucks. Alright, yeah, he engraved the shit out of that in a hurry. Let's do the tavern before we do the mayor's office. Whoops. I made it to made it the wrong size here. So now it'll share the engraving with the exterior. Well, I personally don't like that. It doesn't have a huge impact on the game, I think. I just don't like it when the engraving spills out into the hall. And then, yeah, a double door here. Yes, right. I guess I can just look at the statues from the statue placing menu. Build statue. So it's the gear, I think, is what means it's masterpiece. But yeah, we have a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have like 30 at least. That's more than enough to fill up some rooms. Even put some in the dining hall to make people happy. We basically need happy thoughts to cancel out bad thoughts, so we don't get any more crybabies getting fucking given a job transfer to the suburbs. That guy's great at his job, so he should just flash engrave this thing. Get these rocks out of here. We can't have rocks in our tavern. Why not gold statues? Because gold requires blacksmithing or metal crafting, and we fired that guy, or he died. The person good at it's dead, and that would hog our magma forge, which we need to outfit our army. There's a gold vein right by those magma forges. Okay, let's build the... Oh shit, is it furnace? No, it's workshop. Magma forge. I think I have enough anvils. Oh yeah. Gabbro is the one that doesn't melt. Actually, I'm guessing it only shows magma safe materials there because we have a bunch of gold and copper bars. Alright, that's the magma hall. Now we just need to smelt a bunch of I want to dump the stone, but not the gems. We have to wait on an inhumanly large amount of glass. Whoops. Ah, well, that's getting dumped. Whatever. What was that? Tetrahedrite? Yeah, just tetrahedrite. We can live with it. A few copper bars. Our armor smiths are already overworked. Get all this shit out of here because I hate seeing rocks floating in the liquid because you're never going to get those ones out. Here we go. There's a rock right here in the stairwell. We don't need people tripping over that. You can't trip over things. Get back to that tetrahedrite and gold smelting, please. Collecting sand, and then also... what was it, 42? We'll just make it an actual job. Make a clear glass window, 42 if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where pearl ash is. Blocks? If it is, I don't know where it is. I have 487 diorite blocks. Ash, 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 ash. And then... was it pearl ash? Where's the pearl ash then? Oh, this guy makes it, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Who the hell makes it? This guy. Yep, pearl ash is at the magma kiln. Perfect. Alright, we have some wood still. We might have to go up to the surface. I think I'm going to wait for the next siege to pass, though. Because usually you don't get attacked back to back, but I don't want to be up there grabbing a bunch of wood when the zombies attack us or anything. So yeah, I want a tavern here. I think we can build a library off of this as well, which would be cool. Not sure how big to make a library, though. Why do libraries attract necromancers? I think just because scholars sometimes might read that book in their lifetime, become a necromancer. And I think usually people pursuing the secrets of life and death are scholars. Alright. There's that part of the tavern done. So let's engrave it. I don't think I'll go with solid gold stuff in here because that'll just take a long time. But because he's a legendary mason, this guy, he can also just make a bunch of beautiful tables for our visitors. And I mean, how fitting that our tavern in the town of Clean Boulders is clean and made out of stone. And the window is made out of polished rock crystal, no less. How fitting. It's like every single tile's a masterpiece. People are going to be tripping over themselves to come visit this tavern. Like that cat. Magma forges are built. Prisons dug out. It's going to be a long time before we finish the prison windows, though. Oh, my militia commander decided to name his shield Besekasak Orbaban. Sure. Oh, shit. Are you guys eating the food in the butcher? That would imply that we're running out of prepared meals. We have 1,400 prepared meals. What are you fucking chuckle fucks doing in here? You just dumping this? He's eating the raw meat when there's perfectly good biscuits in the dining hall. Maybe he prefers dog meat. Makes him happy. By the way, drink 65, still having a bit of trouble staying on top of the wine supply. Oh, here we go. We're actually out of eggs finally. But we do have a lot of prepared meals. Pigtails are in short supply. Plump helmets aren't. Pigtail seeds? Where are they going? Cloth industry's having trouble staying self-sufficient there. Might have to buy a bunch more seeds. Yeah, dudes are eating dog meat when there's perfectly good biscuits. Oh, looks like he's done engraving the tavern. Let's get the mayor's office engraved. Let's smooth this, and we'll see if this floods the whole fortress, dooming us. It doesn't. And then once that's done, he will be in charge of making all the rock furniture and shit. Look at him go. And how's the manager doing? So I need to unlink this. How do I unlink? Set. Increase priority, max priority, conditions, details? No. Set maximum workshops. Don't know how to change this. That sucks. Because like this, I like the no linked shop on this stuff. But this is going to be a problem. We're going to have to re-queue all these. So I guess this will be the mayor's office, and we can give the old mayor's office to the Baron, because he's been bitching about having a shitty room. And the mayor will eventually get replaced by our own Baron, who probably need... Actually, the Baron, I think, needs the most shit now that I think about it. Yeah, he needs an office, room, dining room. He needs 2 chests, a cabinet, weapon rack, armor stand. He wants 3 battle axes built in his name, and he needs his own tune. Oh shit, that reminds me. Oh no, miasma. The door's broken. The door's broken. Who broke the door? That's a problem. That miasma's gonna fart off into the hallway and piss a bunch of people off. Alright, well let's get these slabs engraved. That was it? Thought we had way more deaths. Oh boy. Just walk around it, guys. It's spreading too much. Well, fuck. Definitely going to be a spike of anger there. Looks like we got it pretty quick, though. Okay. Slabs are being engraved. Let's get some rock tables. And we'll go 30. And then for rock thrones, we'll go with 30. And then let's get some doors. Just like 10. Just enough so he has a chance to get some masterpieces. Off you go. Alright, looks like we stopped that one little batch of miasma. I should probably move the butcher shop somewhere where we can give it an airlock, so the miasma has a harder time spreading. I am a little concerned, though, about the... There's no meat fish other available. Hang on here. Are you guys... They should be eating the prepared meals, but they're not, I think, which worries me. I have 1,400 prepared meals right now. But I see people eating dog meat. And then once we get the alert that people are starving, it might be too late to figure out what the problem is. So that can be the Baron's office, but then this will be the mayor's office. Look at these statues. Very beautiful masterpiece statues. That looks like one of the things that we killed with the lava bridge. Let's just make it dwarves. Because you don't want them to be statues of things like people getting pissed off. Okay. And then I can... Is this a nice door? I could put a solid gold door in the mayor's office, but I think we'll just go with a masterpiece stone door. Mayor's a humble guy. And then... See, this is fine. I really would like to get the... well, the main reason I want the jails done is because I want to flood it for the magma forges. Make clear glass windows. How many clear glass windows do we have? Clear glass windows. 41 to go. Okay, that's a terrible start. But we have sand, which is good. The sand's on the wrong side of our fortress, though, so we can't make cages if we're currently trapped inside. So, except for that, our glass industry is the only thing that doesn't run when we close the gate. There's a lot of things in the Great Hall. Let's make sure that we don't have any grazing animals downstairs that are starving to death. Let's put them all in the barn. Baby alpaca, puppy, 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 puppy. The rooster can probably go inside with the nest boxes. I have those caged zombies we should probably throw away. They might be scaring the shit out of people whenever they walk through that stockpile. Cats, 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 cats. I have a lot of cats I need to butcher, apparently. Or they are just going to keep coming. I want to make sure everything that lays an egg is in this one. Turkey gobbler. Cat, cat, cat. Cat, 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 cat. Check. The guinea hen. The rooster. The duckling. That's it. Everybody that I give a shit about should be accounted for with an animal pasture. Oh, it looks like other people know how to be masons. I see people dragging rocks. which isn't as good. Because that means we're making shitty ones. We're trying to get masterpiece stuff to fill up the tavern. We'll also need to make a little stockpile for the booze. Because servers will bring you drinks. So I need 1 bin, right? 1 bin and 3 barrels filled with booze. Settings. Disable, and then finished goods. Only goblets. Now, do I use solid gold goblets in our tavern? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Solid gold cups in my tavern. And also the food itself. I need the drinks. Permit. Do not permit for prepared food, though. There we go. Masterpiece diorite tables. All right, they're coming. All the statues dragged over to the mayor's office? They sure are. How's this coming? Yeah, no gold doors for the mayor. Keep it humble. Now, beds, though, we can give him a beautiful bed. Really? You're a carpenter. How do we not have masterpiece beds? That's weird. Containers. The diorite coffer. Give him another diorite coffer. Thought I saw another masterpiece diorite coffer around here. No, really. Looks like we got the bags under control, though. All right. Armor stand. I don't have any armor stands. How many solid gold cups should I make? I'm going to say 30. I don't know if we'll ever have more than 30 people drinking inside the tavern at once. Looks like we do have some windows coming along, too. God damn, that's going to take forever. I think it's because I need the kiln making pearl ash. Make ash until we're out of wood. Kiln with the furnace operator. 1 unit of potash. Yep. And then potash is made from ash. Yep. So the ash becomes potash, and the potash becomes pearl ash. The pearl ash becomes a window. Okay. Masterpiece microcline door for the mayor's office. I saw that. But also we could put a masterpiece microcline door in the tavern. We'll see if... I want matching double doors for the tavern. Masterpiece diorite table. Like to see that. Oh, right, the Baron of Fishpaint wanted those battle axes I never made. I'm sure he'll be fine. No, wait. He will... Oh, shit. Aren't you my best engraver? Arel Regothribzam. Oh, thank God. It's just this guy. I don't know who this loser is. What the hell happened? Don't be a crocodile. Said, what the fuck is happening in the dining hall here? I don't know what happened. The engravers fighting with a Hammerlord looks like they had a bit of a drunken brawl. The Hammerlord bites the engraver in the head. Okay, the Hammerlord latches on firmly. The engraver gives in to pain. Okay, it just looks like the Hammerlord started some shit. I don't know what caused that fight to begin. But it did. I've read this can happen. People start like friendly fights with your legendary warriors, and you can have a problem. I'm not really sure how to fix that, and that problem's just gonna get worse as we have drunken brawls in our tavern. Might even get a loyalty cascade that destroys this fortress. A slate door? That's not matching. One microcline, one slate. Doesn't match at all. This is definitely my main concern at this point, is these weird bar fight deaths we keep finding. Stress is under control, though. My angriest guy's at 6,000. Within the last week, she felt disgust drinking water. It's odd. Wine supply is growing. How are we coming here? It's the 6th month. I think the dwarves will be here next month. We didn't actually make anything to trade this year, though, which is a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a big problem. The legendary diorite tables are showing up, though. Let's do something like this. Diorite table. How many puppies have I slaughtered today? I wait for them to grow up before I kill them. No more puppy burgers for us. How many legendary thrones do I have? Well, diorite it is. Nope, oops, chair. No more legendary diorite chairs. I have schist. Maybe I should just relegate these guys to specifically making them out of diorite. Too late for that, I think. Or is it? There we go. Diorite tables. Whoops. Whoops. Detailed diorite. There we go. So they'll specifically make them all out of diorite, so we'll have matching colors. Which isn't it? That's a little decadent, frankly. Let's build some statues in the tavern as well. I want one right here. And then 2 flanking the door when you come in. There. And then frankly, I think I'm just going to put the tables here, and then we'll leave this open for like socializing and dancing and bar fighting and shit. I still need those solid gold mugs. I don't know why someone took their clothes off and just left them here after the job was done. He's going there to eat because it's more beautiful than the dining room. Everybody's going to eat there actually because it's more beautiful in the dining room. It's a slight problem, but they'll go to the dining room to pray at least. It's our window situation. 40 to go. So you make ash forever, and then you make pearl ash forever? No. Where do I make the potash? Oh wait, I see. Make potash from ash forever, okay. Oh man, we've come a long way with that block stockpile, huh? It's very tidy now. Masterpiece microclane, an orthoclase door. I told you guys to make this shit out of fucking diorite. Do we have double matching doors yet? No, we still don't have matching masterpiece doors. I think this one will match. It just needs to be put in the stockpile. So then we'll have orthoclase doors that open into a diorite tavern. They just leave the seeds on the ground. Lye can make soap. Yeah, I could make soap. But we haven't had any infections yet. Autumn's here, which means the Dwarven Caravan will arrive soon. I might have to start making rock crafts. Because my magma forges can't keep up with the demand for gold. We have a month before the caravan leaves, so I think we can queue up a bunch of rock crafts quickly, especially if my legendary mason's making them. Actually, no, he's not a legendary mason. He's a legendary mason, but he's not a legendary stone crafter. My best stone crafter, oh, this guy, and he does nothing but craft. Perfect. Should be able to get a bunch sorted before the caravan leaves. We also have to place some slabs, if I'm not mistaken. I can sell statues. I could sell the statues. They're fucking heavy, though. It'll take forever to haul them up. Fat Cow does make a good point that we can haul away all our statues. That'll be a lot of work. We'll probably have to decommission our military for that. Rock crafts forever? I think we're actually a little low on mechanisms. Let's make a fresh batch of those, even though like all our traps I think are in place. I don't think we have too many more bridges and shit to place. Yeah, you can buy sell anything. It's just a matter of it being worth it, and the statues might be a little hit or miss based on their weight. Like, if you're very confident in your agricultural industry, you can just sell food and drink when the caravan comes. But of course, a vile force of darkness has arrived. That's terrible timing. How vile is this force? Oh shit, it's a bunch of dwarves that have been enthralled to the goblins, no less. Well, kidnapped dwarven babies. Alright, well, military alert. That burrow also means people will stop eating in the tavern. Okay, things I want. The cage maze flipped. That's pretty much the last bag of sand coming into the fortress till we deal with these goblins. I think I'm going to grab a drink, and then we'll deal with these goblins. Now, the thing about goblins is I could strip their clothes off and melt them down. Especially, actually, if they're dwarves working for the goblins, they might have iron and steel on. If they're just equipped with goblin metal, it'll be at least copper. Looking pretty sharp. Yeah, good thing I didn't go out for wood. My wood haulers would have got jumped by those goblins. Only 35 goblins, so they won't even make it through the traps. Oh, my hammer dwarfs become attached to an iron shield. I must have bought that. Orthoclase, microcline, slate. Christ, I don't want to place this door in case the matching door for the tavern gets finished. Where are you guys? A dwarven bowman. You don't see that every day. Dwarves normally fight with crossbows. The crazy thing is I don't even need to seal the barn. Oh, no, you don't. That door is locked. No invaders allowed. Fine, we'll go inside. Oh, it looks like their army's actually getting bigger. No, they're just struggling to swim across the river. Dwarves can't swim very well. My God. It's not my motorcycle. It's one of the benefits of living downtown. Especially, I guess, with like the lockdown starting to be eased. Everybody's fucking out and about in their car or motorcycle these days. Why can't they just stay home and play Dwarf Fortress like civilized people? Here we go. Let's see if the sand's grown over. Yep, cave moss, dusting of mud. It looks like we may lose. That's actually a lot of sandbags. My fucking God. Go make the windows. We must be waiting on pearl ash for the windows then, based on that. Did you make any more legendary diorite thrones? You didn't. Looks like we'll be putting the orthoclase stuff in the mayor's office. Microclase is good too, I think. Actually, the mayor's doesn't need to match, but... Bed. What's the... now, I know it goes gear, but then maybe does it go triple equals or plus or asterisk? So I suppose I can view it. Value 30, value 50, value 40. So it looks like we want triple equals. Tower cap bed, that's mushroom wood. And direct coffer, perfect. Another direct coffer. Perfect. You know what? I want to make some progress on this mayor's room today, so let's just give him one of the legendary doors. Slate. And then he needs an armor stand and a weapon rack. Here they come. A little excited to see what they'll wear. The clothier's clothing away, so hopefully people stop getting pissed off about their pants falling apart on them. Common complaint in any society, really. It's pretty great, though. This Goblin Siege is going to just tucker itself right out with 0 energy expended on my end. Well, I guess actually we're going to lose all the cages, so we really should start making the green glass cages. Diorite door's been completed. You didn't even get 2 legendary doors. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Fine, the doors won't match. The shit I put up with you guys. Actually, I'm not sure if these are all manned. It's either the dark green or the light green isn't armed. Regardless, the bridge will get the stragglers if I'm paying attention. Drink supply is growing. Someone left their goddamn clothes in here still. The mayor's imposed a ban on certain exports. That's a bit of a problem if it's stone or gold crafts. Nobleman, what did you do? The export of rings is prohibited. You know what? I'm going to make you a deal on this one. I won't export rings. He has an opulent throne room and a grand bedroom and a grand dining room, which is perfect for the Baron. Captain of the Guard also wants an office, but too fucking bad. Yeah, he needs office, quarters, dining room, that's fine. It's just a tomb. We have to make a tomb for all our noblemen. Which is a little greedy, frankly. They know we use slabs in this fort. I'm not sure if you can... I don't think you can. I don't think you can designate a tomb from a slab. Let's find out. Tomb. Room is designated from a coffin. Certain nobles demand their own tomb, and the more self-important the noble is, the higher the quality they'll require. In some circumstances, a noble will get an unhappy thought if an inferior dwarf is a higher quality tomb, but luckily we don't use tombs, we just use slabs. So the noblemen won't get pissed off by our slabnasium. Goblins are taking their fucking sweet ass time. I wonder how many dwarves are part of the goblin civilization I'm at war with, because that's a lot of dwarves. Are you guys even coming down? Like, all the gates are open, fellas. I think I'm going to set my army to peacetime. inactive just so they can help. I don't think there's too many. Look at all these administrators. Too many social skills from their time in the army. Now, it's weird that they congregate there in the barracks. The barracks isn't a very exciting place. Bunch of rotten clothes. I think that's what people are just putting on the ground as their rotten clothes, which they might be forbidden. No, they're not. It's the squiggle bracket is forbidden. There's a lot of idlers. Nobody's dumping this stuff, though. Another masterpiece diorite table. This guy's crafting up a storm. Should have some good rock crafts. Actually, stone supply's getting a little low because I've been throwing away a lot of rocks. I guess there's a lot of rocks that just need to be hauled up. Did we make any progress on these windows? No, 40 to go, huh? Let's try this. Pearl ash. Actually, hope all my sand isn't upstairs on the other side of the cage maze. It's a bit of a problem. It's weird that they won't, like, they should be tripping over each other to get down here because they can path into the fortress. All these juicy, juicy civilians. There they are. Come one, come all. Alright, yeah, looks like the dark green ones aren't armed. So we should have more than enough traps to grab this siege. And that'll be just in time for the migrants in the caravan to get here unmolested. I don't know, maybe there's like pedophiles wandering the roads of this planet that are attacking my migrants, but not by these goblins. These ones are trapped. There's some of the glass cages there, the green ones. I almost feel bad for these guys getting trapped in this just Home Alone trap gauntlet. Aw, jeez. The guy at the front got sucked into a cage. It's like, well, there can't be 52 cages. Just go in front of him. Oh, jeez, he got trapped in a cage too. Well, there can't be a cage in front of that guy. You go on ahead. Oh, geez, he got trapped in a cage too. I really need to do some tidying. These bones have been here for like months. Luckily, bones don't rot away. I'm actually a little concerned this food is going to rot and stink up the tavern. This hen egg biscuit, which I guess is like a quiche. There's only 5 guys left. They're going for it, though. They're standing their ground. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think there's a bunch up on the surface still. Huh. I think they're running. I think the siege has been broken. They realize that they're just going to get trapped every time they attack me. A diorite figurine of Stukos Women Rims. That's a weird last name. Probably sounds cooler in Dwarvish. Oh no! The migrants are here, but the goblins are in the way. Christ. Are there any good migrants in that batch? 89 to 97. That's a lot of fucking dudes. The goblins are still underground. I think I might send in my army. Anybody good at their job? Bower. Christ. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here. I think I'm going to go for it. We're finally starting to get big migrant waves, and we can't have them get scared off. Open the cage maze. Everybody switch to active duty. The second that bridge is down, we're going to charge up and try to rescue the settlers. I think it's too late. I think they're already on the surface. Oh, boy. They're not quite on the surface, but I don't think my guys will get there in time. ABC. Kill from a list. Shit, I can't see which ones are in a cage. We'll just do select from cursor, select in rectangle. If we're lucky, they'll run. If we're lucky, they won't engage my migrants, but I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they're going to bump right into each other. The siege is broken. I'm not sure if they'll attack anybody on their way out. Clerk has been found dead. I think they walked right through the migrant wave. Yep, they're just killing them as they come in. Yep, just this one dwarf. It's like, oh, are you from this town? No, I'm not. Clonk. Damn it, I really don't want my army to fight in the sun, but what choice do I have? If you can get inside the fortress, just run for it, fellas. The armies may be coming to help you. I'm not sure where they are. It's just 4 dwarven invaders. Spear Dwarf, Maze Dwarf. There's a named Maze Dwarf. That's a very long name. H, J. Some of these are the guys in the cages, and I'm not sure what happens if you try to attack a guy that's in a cage. It definitely sucks that the migrants came right as the siege broke, because they were so far away from my army. I don't think a single migrant made it in. They were worthless professions like a gelder and a bower. Where in God's name is my army? Just that one dude is waylaying everything that came in with the migration wave. That's a shame. Like, fellas. There they are. Hup, 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 hup. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's lift the alert. We've got a lot of bodies we need to bury and shit. They're under orders to kill various things. Are all the invaders gone? Yep. This dwarven baby's visiting. Out on a little adventure, are you, fella? Pretty sure his parents got murdered by the dwarves and he crawled to safety. Alright. Inactive. Clear order. Because they're under orders to stab everything in those cages, which doesn't work. Okay. We gotta dump everything before we get any miasma fiascos. The things up on the surface, they can rot away, whatever. Okay, yeah, no real bodies or problems here. It was really just everybody died up on the surface. I'm gonna step away for a second, freshen up my drink, because we're just gonna have a big cleanup operation. I mean, we win. We do very well in these sieges. The problem is just the cleanup time. That's a dig I meant dump. There they all come with their wheelbarrows. Look at that one door's fucking brown. God damn it. Why don't I just drink out of the toilet? Woodcutter's been found dead. Yeah, we got a lot of dudes that need to get engraved. Actually, let's see if anybody survived. I think the whole wave got wiped out. Yep, the entire migration wave was butchered. That might scare further migrant waves. Could we go over here? Thank you. Incredible timing on those goblins, that's for sure. So the sad thing there is I could have sealed the barn so the goblins were trapped inside, and then my army could have marched out to fight them. Sally forth. Now we know for next time. Masterpiece diorite throne for the tavern. Nope, chair. Oh shit, that's a named chair. Put that in the mayor's office. I'll make him fucking happy. This is a sign to the mayor, and it's always a sign to the mayor. This is a sign to the mayor, and it's always a sign to the mayor. This is always assigned to the Baron of Fish Paint. What else did he need? Oh, look at that. Oh, because my broker doesn't... No, the mayor... What the fuck is your problem? I just assigned everything to you. Oh, he needs a cabinet, and weapon rack, and an armor stand for his office to be finished. Okay, the Baron requires his own tomb, and then he's good to go. Which, we could just put right here for you. There you go, fella. Minimal engraving destruction to piss off our engraver. I think if we engrave that with legendary stuff, puts a couple statues in there with his coffin, I think he'll be happy as a pig and shit. So what's left? Maybe a forgotten beast or an undead attack? Nothing too exciting's happened tonight. Undead are making me uncomfortable. Actually, we'll try to keep the dwarven prisoners. I want to dump the zombies, though. Hunter withdraws from society. Yeah, that's not terrible. Keep forgetting they're taking the craftsman's workshops, though. I need those to engrave slabs. Masterwork has been lost. Oh, right. Masterwork crate. Cages. Oh, well. Guy hasn't snapped yet. A little worried. I don't think I made enough quality diorite ones. That's all of them, it looks like. We'll have one shitty diorite table, it seems. So we're just going to have 8 chairs in the tavern. Otherwise, we're never going to be done. Yeah, it's actually time to just call it quits on the... I like the matching, but we're not going to get enough Mastercraft ones. Whoops. There we go, and that's pretty much the tavern. Oh, we're actually starting to get our wine supply kicked up too. Hopefully high enough to run a tavern. Because they actually drink more when we have a tavern in full swing. Masterpiece copper mail shirt. There you go. Definitely going to have to keep it lean with the 30-man army for now. So it's just hard to get everything crafted. How's this coming? The windows. We made a few. One whole cell. I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen when I turn the justice system on. We might get some very high-ranking craftsmen arrested. which won't be that good. What the hell is your problem? Do you need bones? Bars of metal, wood, which I think we're out of actually, leather, wood, skeletons, bars of metal, alright. Let's kill a couple dogs. And he wants some wood. I think we've used up all our wood as well. Okay, that's probably the problem. Is any wood grown outside? Some has, but the surface is relatively safe, so let's get our wood haulers up there. I think everybody's gonna get fucking PTSD from grabbing these dead people we just had migrate in. They're not even taking their bodies, they're just taking their clothes. Hey, you got some good socks on you, fella. Do I? Horseful. And that's pretty much it. Nobody's animals survived the journey either. Yeesh. We're at like 85 dwarves. That's not a bad size for a fort. So we can probably go a couple seasons of people being terrified to move in, especially because we don't lose any soldiers in our fights. The traps do all the work. Okay. All right, here we go. This is going to be pretty risky. This will be what opens our place up to danger. This is a meeting area. Specifically, it's a tavern. The Eater of Coal is what our tavern is called. Did I make those solid gold cups yet? No, I made one. Oh, it looks like the tomb's almost dug out. No beds for the inn. Beds in the inn are just for like adventurers to join me, so I'm not going to bother with that. You can just swing by and wet your whistle, then be on your way. Did I make a switch for the tavern gate? That's the tavern gate, but did I give you your own switch? I think this is for the, I forgot that I called this one Cowboys, I guess, because I was talking about Cowboys. I can't remember if I actually linked it, so let's see what happens when I pull the lever. There are way too many people using that thing. Yeah, it's not linked. Okay, link it to Tavern Gate. Perfect. So that'll be the last line of defense if, oh shit, magma crabs. Actually, they're pretty deep. If a werebeast or a necromancer starts any shit in the tavern, we just close the gate and they can starve to death. It's like Total Recall, but they're dwarves. Okay, let's get this tomb. Good to go. Make sure you do not remove those engravings. It'll piss him off more than I'd prefer. Actually, I think you have to carve fortification to remove an engraving. Yeah, people are fucking eating dog food when I've got delicious hen egg quiche. $14.27. As long as they're eating, as long as they aren't starving and I'm missing it. I told you to chop down some trees. What's going on with that? Everybody's inactive, so they should be all helping. Where are my woodcutters? I actually have 5 of them. Looks like we're just robbing all these dwarves blind. Where's the caravan, actually? It's the 9th month. Hope it wasn't waylaid by those goblins. Oh, magma crabs are here. Shit. We're going to have some people get cooked here now. What's this? Is that one of my dwarves? Magma crab mangled corpse. Someone's just casually kicked it to death. Get it? There we go. Didn't have time to spit fire. Easy. That was actually very lucky. That thing could have cooked through a lot of dwarves. He might have, actually. He might have just spit magma on some people and they're missing chunks of flesh. Oh shit, yeah, this has been possessed. One of my dudes has taken over the craft source workshop again. It's gonna take forever to finish these windows, but when we do, what a beautiful prison we'll have. Get this tomb engraved for you. And then we'll get started engraving the prison. I think because it's taking so long to make the glass, we'll just make these fortifications and not windows. So like little slits he can look in at you. I think you have to smooth it before you can put a fortification in it. I can't recall. There we go. I need a very nice coffin, though. What's your nicest door? We're out of nice doors, aren't we? Oh, god damn it. Diorite it is. And then build a statue. People are just dumping their goddamn clothes in the tavern. You still waiting on shit, fella? He's claimed it. Oh shit. I think because he's on duty, he's not allowed in there. Supersedes his obligations. There we go. See if that sends him back to the workshop. It's a little interesting, actually, that you could force him to go to the barracks instead of completing his construction. Or he's just hauling something and I can't find him. I think I actually can't engrave under the window. The window might destroy the engraving. We'll try with a single engraving. We'll place a window on it. Just become an administrator. Why are you pausing? Mysterious construction. Perfect. Prison's going to look wonderful once we finish it. I gotta make a very nice... Actually, I think just a tomb in general might appease the Baron. Masterpiece gold chest. Here we go. Oh, here comes the wood. That should let the glass or industry fire back up. No pun intended. Just an orthoclase bracelet, whatever. I mean, I could put that in a display case in the tavern. Cheer everybody up that goes to get shit-faced. Which I think I might do, because I think we make display cases out of glass. So you'd make a green glass display case with the artifacts in it. Okay. Let's make sure we get these slabs placed. Grave memorial slab to this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Ugh. That was a bad month for the fort. Then what else did I need? I needed a rock coffin. The mason makes that perfect. Because we have a legendary mason. So that'll be pretty high quality for the Baron. Unless one of the chump masons gets in there first. I can do it. No, you fucking can't. Yeah, I need to see if you actually list the floor. You do. So I think we actually do want to engrave under the window. I guess the one good thing about keeping the fortress population low is the frame rate stays pretty high. Lets us get things done in a reasonable amount of time. A masterpiece pigtail shirt. Probably says something cool on it, like Butthole Surfers, but in Dwarven. So it looks more amazing. A dwarf peddler bitter one is visiting. What? What do you look like? A short, sturdy creature. It's a dwarf. I don't understand what that weird dwarf peddler. So, like, their profession is peddler, but why are they a bitter one? I wonder if they'll stop at my trade depot, or that's just like an adventure mode profession, and they'll just chill out in the tavern. Come on in. Oh, don't walk across the frozen river. We're not animals here. I still haven't figured out how to train war animals, which is embarrassing because, actually, did the goblins smash my trade depot when they walked through? No, they didn't. Okay. I think I want... I think it's like the third stream I've said it, but I really want to get some war dogs attached to our army. Because they're just filling up the barn otherwise. That tavern's pretty jumping. Did you build that coffin like I asked for? It was actually also a masterpiece, so that'll be a beautiful tomb for our Baron. See, he gets a small room because he's not actually the Baron of Smooth Boulders. He's the Baron of Fish Paint, which I don't think I even actually own. Does that fulfill all your needs? No quarters, no dining room. I swore I did. Yeah, it's right there. Is it too shitty? Oh, this is assigned to the Baron. This isn't assigned to the Baron. Okay. Baron of Fish Paint. Baron of Fish Paint. What about now then? You still need decent quarters, so that's the bed? This is assigned to the mayor. Oops. Baron of Fish Paint there. That should meet all his crybaby problems, and they do. Now the mayor needs an armor stand and a weapon rack for his fucking mansion we moved him over to. There you go. Alright, that'll be done in a moment, but this is like the fourth time I said I was going to grab a drink and forgot, so I'm actually going to step away for a second here. Okay, we're just waiting on the armor stand. Masterpiece gold chest. I just realized we don't give them chests down here. Well, I guess we give them masterpiece wood bins would also make them happy. Are those done yet? No. I guess we're busy cleaning up still. I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to lock this door for a year. Well, not a year, but... I want some more chickens because that'll mean more eggs to feed our fortress. So we can get by on our 1,400 prepared meals until the one batch of eggs hatches and we get some chicks. Hey, all right. I see people idling in the barracks, so let's switch everybody back to active duty, keep training. Actually, we have a lot of Hammerlords. 15. Over half our army's a lord, which is... I don't think the highest possible weapon skill with hammers, but very high. And with silver, no less, so that's pretty good. Well, the armor stand was made. Are you just dropping garbage on the floor in here? What are you doing? You need a cabinet, that's why. I don't think I have a cabinet. I think I only have solid gold ones. No, not a container. A cabinet. Oh, nope, there's one. Masterpiece diorite cabinet. Yeah, just their fucking old clothes are on the ground. I don't need these. Savages. But he does need... Oh, it's saving. Wintertime? The caravan didn't come this year. It's a little concerning. Not that I had anything to trade, but... Just whenever the caravan doesn't come, I get worried that our capital was attacked by necromancers, but... I think our necromancer queen's tough enough to fight off the other necromancers. In fact, it might be time for us to start thinking outward. I touched on this last time, taking out other sites, stealing their artifacts for the glory of our kingdom. We could put them in the tavern. Those display cases. Winter is upon me, though. Where's a weapon rack? I apparently have an artifact weapon rack. Deal. That should meet all the requirements for the mayor's room. The artifact alone will really shoot up the value. I don't remember anyone making an artifact weapon rack. I thought he had the one in the Baron's room. Okay. Nobles, yep. The Dungeon Master is new to this update, and that role isn't completely fulfilled, so we're not going to employ a Dungeon Master, but we should probably appoint a Hammerer for our justice system. Our Captain of the Guard is basically just going to piggyback on his barracks room. His office quarters, chest cabinet. I think we'll have room. I think we'll have room for a weapon rack and an armor spell. So what is it? Bed, table, chair. 4 or 5. Yeah, I think the room is 6. Can Justin be a cook yet? Fine. We can risk dooming our fortress. I forget how to rename people. Where's my cook? Kumul Uzurkatten. I forget how to rename you. Is it in therapist? Oh, never mind. You're not even a good cook. Who the hell's cooking the food then if my cook's in the army? There you are, Zulban Reisendath. That'll be Justin. But how do I change their name? There we go. An ambush. Curse all fiends of nature. Or friends. Friends, whatever. It's the elves. Like, I give a shit. I kind of give a shit because we haven't replaced our cages. Alright, everybody stop dicking around with the garbage hauling outside. Man. Time flew on this one. It's getting close to time to stop. Nice thing about the barracks is it kicks everybody out of the tavern. An elf has sprung from ambush. There's a few of them. The cats are basically finding them all for us. Well, in the off chance they actually make it down here, let's raise the maze gate. An ambush, an ambush. I think the cats are just going to slowly find all of them. There's actually a lot of elves out there, but they're all hiding. So until they're revealed, their numbers will look less impressive. Yeah, it's playing dopey music because these elves are idiots for attacking me. So yep, everybody's got their needs met but the captain of the guard. How are we doing in the window department? Hey, what happened here? That's weird. Unless he's busy doing something else. Not sure where my engraver ran off to. He is currently picking up equipment. Oh, maybe his clothes rotted off. Oh, shit. Too much shit in that butcher's shop. Get it out of here before it stinks up the place. I'm amazed I can't cook the dog meat fast enough. Yep, I don't know where he went. He's praying right now. That's not terrible. How many windows are we up to? 8. It's almost 3 whole jail cells. Looks like the elves barged into the barn. Friends of nature indeed. He's killing all my dogs. But I'm the bad guy. Alright, how many elves are out there now? Only like a dozen or so. Uh-oh. Necromancers. Are the necromancers in league with the elves? Actually, we gotta watch out, because if the necromancer finds those dogs, we're gonna have to fight dog zombies. Although dog zombies, I guess, aren't that dangerous. That is just really not a safe barn. That's like the 3rd time everything in the barn's been cut down. It's like the dogs are actually running to the safety of the fort. Not that I can blame them. Well, all those dogs dying definitely puts a wrinkle in my war dog plan. Dude is still not going back to work. Taking a sabbatical or something. We do kind of have to keep an eye here because most of these cages haven't been rebuilt. Do I have a roof over the barn? There is a roof over the barn. It's just I forgot to lock the door. That would have protected them. Because then the only thing to get in would be building destroyers. So, I mean, I can technically seal up the barn right now and then have my army just attack whoever gets stuck inside. But the great part about trapping them and dropping them in lava is the necromancer can't benefit from it. Oh, wow, look at that. Yep. It's got a few undead with him. Mostly, yeah, the necromancers are just reviving all the dead animals as they march towards me. Oh, it looks like the undead are actually fighting the elves this time. That's cool. So it's just a sort of zombie wasteland up there right now, but everything's pretty safe down in the actual fortress, right? Yeah, nobody's even in the cage maze yet. The one problem is that reindeer might starve to death. We might have to butcher it. You know, just to keep people in high spirits, I'm going to extend the burrow to include the tavern. I do have to be careful, though, because if there's an actual problem in the tavern, we need to make sure that they don't burrow inside of it. It's weird that this little vendor's just kind of chilling out in the tavern, because... I mean, he's free to leave. The gates aren't closed. Still no elves. How our... Alright, we got a bunch of goblets. Probably too many, so I'm going to cancel this. We have like 20 goblets now in the tavern. Gold goblets, no less. A bunch of windows are starting to get done. Almost 10. The clothes are going through it. These are going to be going for a very long time as people slowly replace all their clothes. Okay. The gold doors are also taking a long time for the army apartments. And then the armor's also taking a long time. Really, all the metal stuff's taking a long time. We have to finish the jail. We need those other magma forges online. Where the fuck is my engraver? Is he still praying? Now he's eating. Oh, an Etin! A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads. Let's see if he's brave enough to fight the undead. He's actually going to be a bit of trouble, I think, if he gets revived. There he goes. It's right here. It's like a 2-headed ogre kind of monster. He's gonna march right into that undead. I guess it's really just like dog skeletons. I think he'll club the shit out of those. And I'm not particularly afraid of him. He's killing all the elves for me. I don't think the bridge will work on him, but if he gets across the bridge, I think we can handle him in the hallway. 30 on 1. Look at it. What a sweetheart. Because the great thing is if these things are hitting him, he'll be like accumulating wounds. That'll make it that much easier for us to fight. Anybody in the cage maze yet? No. So he's trap immune, but I don't think he'll break the traps. Like, I don't think he'll smash them as he goes. Oh, look at him go. He's already here. Holy shit, he actually fell in one. I didn't know you could trap an Etten. That's crazy. A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads. It's a lady Etten. Her quite sparse hair is extremely long. She is broad yet weak. She has a very broad chin. Her small lobed ears are very short, and her nose, left head, is somewhat long. I guess her right-headed nose is regular looking. Her blue eyes are slightly close set. Her eyebrows are short. Her lips are thin. Her left head is a little short. Her hair is gold, and her skin is pale chestnut. She's going to get sacrificed to the mountain. Fun fact. Did you kill? Yep, you killed all the elves for me. Thank you. There's a single cat head. Up to no good over here. I'm sure it's fine. All right, well, that's that. The Etten came, beat everybody up, and then stepped on a booby trap. But he killed a bunch of stuff in the cave, and we got to get it out before it stinks. Okay, yep, this stuff's got to get dumped too. I'm pretty sure that won't form miasma because we're up on the surface, so I'm not going to dump it at all. I'll dump these because that'll just depress everybody that sees it as they walk by. I think it's a smash dog skeleton. I want to make sure there's not like an elf on the stairs that I missed. What the fuck is that? Kobold there, some bones. That's not too bad. Not too bad. A little amazed the Etten did so little damage, frankly. Go, my army of workers. Oh, whoa. Thought I saw something there. The cave crocodile. Oh. The cave crocodile's biting the forgotten beast. Oh, he's trapped up here. That's exactly why we built that drawbridge. The cave crocodiles can't cause us any more fucking grief. Because luckily, he's too stupid to open our little Anne Frank hatch we built. I'm gonna set my army to peacetime again. Do some very quick farming. Although I hope they don't go to the fucking dining hall and get shit-faced instead of bar fight, crack someone's skull open. You're still not engraving anything. What is your problem? No job. That is a lie. That is a lie. Did I set this to engrave and you can't engrave when it's not smooth yet? Is that what I did? Perhaps. Perhaps. Well, yeah, a bit of a bottleneck on this prison here, because I don't know why the hell my engraver just decided he wanted to be a hippie and not work. Out in for windows. We're only at 8. We're probably... What are we out of, then? We're not out of pearl ash. Are we out of ash? We're out of ash. Captured an Etten. Now we could use that for a trap if we wanted to. Like a... You'd step on a pressure plate, and then like the Etten would be released from his cage, and then he would attack you, but that might backfire. I've never done that. Could I train in it? And I don't think I can train in it, and I think I can only use it like... I basically release it from its cage, and then it attacks anything around it, but I'm hopefully safe at that point. I might just dump him in the lava, frankly. Sorry, it's a her. It's a lady Etten. Tavern looks pretty happening. $1,000 plump helmets. My fucking god, I think I need to start cooking them. There's a bunch of eggs you're not allowed to touch. Yeah, let's just cook plump helmets for a little bit. Miasma. Shit. Where's the rotten stuff? What the hell's rotten? I don't see what's rotten. Unless we just dumped it, I don't... I very highly doubt we just dumped it. I'm pretty sure there's something rotten in there and I can't see it. No, people are hauling biscuits away. Hopefully that's the bad biscuits. Oh boy, that kitchen's fucked. Now everybody's gonna retch on it. God damn it. I just hate miasma. I think we dealt with it. I'm gonna get another pulse. Nope, okay. Just keep making food. I don't understand how the food's rotting. If I have a legendary cook that does nothing but cook. Oh, he's allowed to haul. Brew drink from plant. You're also a brewer. No, thank you. Just a legendary brewer. Please don't do anything but cook. I'm counting on you, Justin. Whoops. Guess I also need to commit that, don't I? No, I did commit it. Alright, we're getting good at dragging the shit out of the way before it causes trouble, but miasma still pisses people off. Still not making any glass. The glass is taking a long time. Because I don't really have any safe way to grab wood down here. We do have to go all the way up to the surface to chop it down. There's a couple, like... some trees that grow over here every few years, but then we're exposed to the cavern, which is very dangerous. And it's honestly not a lot of wood. I think you're better off just going up to the surface with like a handful of wood haulers. A human bard has come to visit. Masterpiece of the cook has been lost. That's just rotten food we had to throw away. I still have no idea why my engraver's on vacation. Is he hauling? I thought I took all his jobs off. He has no job. Why can you not get down there? Why don't you think this is important? You know what? I want to know where you are. Show me exactly where you are. Your name is Melville. Wait, do you hold a rank? Why you got the weird thing around your name? He's also the mayor. Really? My engraver got elected mayor. No wonder he's fucking busy all the time. Where's my mayor? Oh god, he can't get it done because he's too busy getting drunk at the bar. Oh, well, we can just have a couple other people. We don't have any engrave jobs ready. So we've effectively lost the ability to engrave things unless someone else becomes the mayor, because he's too fucking busy now. Glad we figured it out. So, I mean, I like the jail design, but the glass is taking a long time. Let's dump that Etten while we're at it. Where the hell is it? I don't see which cage is the Etten. That's weird. What the hell are you? What in the world? Did we just dump you right away? I didn't do that, so I don't know what happened. Oh well. Drinks, 224 booze. Yeah, we got our booze situation under control. Do I have to designate servers? L for locations. The Eater of Coal. Bags and boxes in the common area. That's weird. Alright, we need to assign a tavern keeper. And it will be our carpenter. No, it doesn't look like it's sorted by their job, like their skills. Make it one of our woodworkers. And he'll be in charge of getting drinks for everybody. Now it says boxes, bags, and common area, so it looks like you don't put it in a bin. I'll place a bag. Not a problem. Not a problem. I forgot about that. You don't give them a stockpile. Well, he'll be able to just walk over the stockpile, which will be easy. Container. I think we have a nice legendary chest of some kind, don't we? We don't. Just a nice little diorite one. Should be good. A lot of people are just dragging bodies along. Hope that's not fucking with our happiness. It's really not. This guy's a problem. He's under a great deal of stress. He's horrified after seeing a dead body. Outrage considering the scarcity of cages and chains. Okay, he's a bit of a kinker. Grouchiness, drinking the same old booze. Okay, fuck you. Frustration, 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 frustration. He's in the army, doesn't want to be in the army. That's basically this guy's problem. It's a legendary bone carver. Well, I'm not going to let you carve bones all day, dude. If you give me any more guff, I'm going to kick you out of my fucking city. You can go live in the suburbs. Oh, whoops. Things are going a little slow because the cage maze gate's up. And my army's just kind of chilling out. We'll put them back. Oh, no, they are on active duty. Okay. I think it's almost time to wrap it up here. Nothing too wacky happened at the end, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because we've been doing very good at dealing with those problems as they arise. I have 10 goblets, 4 instruments, and there's a fairly large dance floor. That is a lot of dead dogs. I should probably not have let them go get those. I should have let those just decompose on their own. Because my fucking god, that's probably scaring the shit out of everybody. So yeah, I mean, I really do want to finish this jail cell wing, mainly because, of course, it is responsible for our next batch of magma forges. They're waiting for it. But we're only done 1/4 of the glass, which is a problem. Man, definitely sucks that my engraver got promoted to mayor. I guess it's probably one of the people that would have been in the running. It's that farmer necromancer we kicked out because they probably had high social skills. A bunch of people in my army have high social skills too. It's weird the engraver got elected mayor. Maybe everybody likes the engravings he makes. Which is funny because now we can't fucking do it. Hey, Justin. I don't have a band. I really don't. I can't spare too many people to hire performers. Beekeeper withdraws from society. You know what? I could probably spare one person to be a performer. I gotta be careful though, and make sure I don't grab someone that's actually in the army. This dude. Solana Recolasham. Make sure he's not in the army. Doesn't look like it. We have a couple instruments, so he'll come and play songs for people if they're interested. How many minutes until the fort descends into chaos? I mean, we've done pretty well so far, but it could begin at any second, right? I really need to make a second Crafts Dwarf's workshop. Everything kind of grinds to a halt when it gets taken over by a Fey mood. Oh, he's begun a mysterious construction. That was a quick one. Probably just going to be like a rock bracelet. Not really a milestone to end on tonight, though, but it's pretty much time to stop. Where's Justin the cook? He is. Where is he? What's he up to? Apparently he's listening to poetry. Yep, he's just at a poetry jam in the tavern. There he is. He's socializing. Now he's going back to work? Nope, he's just talking to more people. Oh, one of my Hammerlords has bestowed the name Ojleb Tad upon a copper shield. Yeah, Justin's just chilling out in there. There we go. All those fortifications are done so the guard can look into your jail cell. Get jealous of all the gold furniture you're anointed with. You know what? I'm not waiting for the engraver. We'll engrave everything but under the window. Make ash, make potash from, whoops. Make potash from ash. Diorite amulet, I was close. You're still making pearl ash and you're still making clear glass windows, okay. Actually, maybe I need more glass makers. I actually have 7 glass makers, so that's not the bottleneck. Maybe it's the sand? Do we have a sand bottleneck again? I think we do. I think. No, there's like 10 bags of sand here. I'm going to put down a dirt road though. See if it keeps its sand. Justin's cooking up masterpieces for everybody. More, and actually, we're not using the eggs anymore. What the hell would he be cooking it out of? Oh, right. I have a bunch of mushrooms I want him to go through. So there's a bowl. That's going to be a lot of. It's going to be a lot of poultry. 200. Oh no, 200 plump pigtail seeds. Plump helmet's 91, but it's the pigtail seeds finally blew up. I think the problem is we weren't weaving the pigtails into thread, which I think generates a seed. So I think that was the problem. And wait a second, did every fucking quarry bush rot on me? I didn't see them. Where the hell are the quarry bushes going? Where the rock knife? So the quarry bushes vanished on me. That's a shame. I think I maybe milled every single seed away and then we cooked all the leaves. That's fine. Here's what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to wheat because that'll give us some variety in the booze because people are being babies about that. Yeah, okay. And I think I might just give these guys the solid gold doors just so we're done down here. Not that it really matters. I actually only have 16 solid gold doors. Yeah, I don't think you need solid gold doors in the jail. Just the gold furniture to keep you happy. We're not even half done these jail cells though, but I can't. We have to wait because of the lava. It is gonna be a while for these windows. At least we got the windows for the tavern done quick, because that place is pretty happening. How many visitors do I have? Just the one, really. It's just a human bard singing songs and shit. Where are these magma crabs? I don't see them. We actually had a magma crab attack earlier, but we did very well there too. Fortress is in pretty good shape. I think it is just going to be a tantrum spiral or a loyalty cascade at this point. I think our defenses are fairly secure. What we'll do actually is we'll make a miner's gate, which is... It can't be here. Oh, the human Lieutenant Datari Ayawalalala has shared many tales from beyond Clean Boulders. Guess that updates our civ info. So we can't put the drawbridge here because that'll cut us off from our farms. So we have to put our drawbridge down here somewhere. Probably here. And then we'll dig deeper again. Actually, I forgot to see if this drawbridge raises properly. It might just be a retracting bridge, which would doom the fort. Oh well. And then we dig down. So then what? Yeah, I don't know. We could try to find the next cavern lair. That one might be a little more tree-ish, but also much more dangerous. So you'd probably want to tie up some dogs down there as an early warning system. I just realized I need to make gold chains for the jail too, don't I? 16? How many jail cells did I allocate? 14. God damn, it takes a long time to make those windows. Oh, hey, this is cool. Do you think clear glass is magma safe? Despite being strictly made magma safe, built glass furniture will survive indefinitely when covered with magma, but unbuilt glass furniture disappears instantly. Okay, so yeah, it should stop the magma. Get this shit cleaned up. Yeah, we don't need to engrave the walkway in. And these are not our good engravers. These are the apprentices because the mayor's too fucking busy getting drunk all day. I think this jail is going to take a long time to finish. But then our metal crafting industry can really take off, which will coincide with the new mine we're digging. Let's dig that lever out right here. Call this one the quarry gate. Deal. Masterpiece copper mail shirt. As long as we don't got to fight people with steel, we're pretty well armored. So like undead and elves, which are the ones we're at war with. If we're at war with the humans, the copper's not going to cut it. All these nest boxes are filling up with eggs, which is good. Once we get that explosion of chicks, we can open the room back up and install more nest boxes for them, and then that should be enough eggs to feed the fortress. Keep an eye on our kitchen. Yep, as long as we don't run out of plump helmets, we can keep cooking them. Actually, are we brewing them still at a decent pace? Yep, 264 wine. We got to keep a bit of an eye on our liquor supply because of the tavern, because you drink that much faster. Actually, hang on. Could just put that right here, couldn't I? That barracks is looking cramped, though. Do I have enough solid gold furniture to make Fat Cow's office? Office quarters, dining room. He's a weapon rack and an armor stand too. Do we have room for those? And what was I making out of solid gold? Cabinets, chests, and doors. So you need a table and chair as well for your office. Let's see. It would be so... almond table. Then your chair is orthoclase. And then you need your bed. We're actually very low on beds for the army wing. And then the... what do you want? One chest, one cabinet. No, actually, there's not enough room for you to have an office. We'll have to give you a chair somewhere else. We'll have to give you an office in the dining hall. Which means that we don't need to do any of this shit then. Hey, man. Playing some Dwarf Fortress. So yeah. Our captain of the guard needs an office here in the dining room. Our current job. Oh, sorry. Job type, progression. Isn't there one for like nobility? Profession? No. Race, sex, skill, rest, squad, total assigned labors. There you are. Nope, the cast is just by dwarves if I manage to get other species in the fort. Hey there. Profession, or is it occupation? There we go. Or actually, I think a militia commander would be something else, wouldn't it? Alright, sorting this way was a terrible idea. Nothing. What is your name? Athelkinas. There you are. Captain of the Guard, Fat Cow. Current owner, Fat Cow Kinas, Captain of the Guard. Alright. So you have your office and your dining room, and then we just need to give you bedroom, chest cabinet, armor rack. I think we can pull that off. Don't have any masterpiece gold cabinets? Shit. Give you a solid gold door, though. Yeah, no masterpiece gold doors either. Is this a barony soon? I think when the caravan finally shows up, we might get offered a barony because we have a holding now. We own I forget what our holding's called. Blushed books. Fish paint, blushed books. Yep. They're economically linked to me. Alright, that belongs to Fat Cow. It's interesting the Baron actually goes to the tavern. I thought they would just sit in their room all day. Put the army available for civilian use, because this shit's taking too long. Apparently the solid gold door just looks like a gold bar. Might just be a gold ingot on a hinge. It'll be a little tricky to keep track of everybody and make sure that they have their bedrooms assigned to them here. Because as they die or say new people get appointed, I have to make sure they're given one of these solid gold bedrooms. But in order to get the gold production really underway, we need to finish the jail so we can pump the magma to the new magma forges. That's fucking taking forever. I don't think... Yeah, I have a feeling the window stuff won't even be done tomorrow. It'll probably take like 2 days to finish. A vile force of darkness has arrived. There's a good note to end on. How many people think they get to fight me? Hope it's a big one. Oh yeah, it's a big one. That's gonna be fun. Look at that. We don't have the cage maze ready, but we are still gonna dunk some dudes with the lava bridge. Yeah, it looks like about half these traps need to be rearmed. Everybody get back inside quick. So yeah, I think this is the perfect time to stop once I raise the K's Mage Bridge. And then our army's probably going to have to actually fight these guys, because goblins are kind of fast. They won't all fall on the bridge trap. And then it's wintertime. I don't think our winter migrants... Actually, our winter migrants might get captured by the goblins here. All right, how many showed up? Holy Nelly! 160. They're a little upset about last time. They're a little upset. So we'll capture the first, like, 10, because we didn't reset the cage maze. And then we're going to have to kill a lot of goblins with the drawbridge. Very exciting stuff. That's definitely a dramatic end of the fort if I fuck this up. Because I think goblins might have iron. They might be able to just slice through my armor. This guy's running for his life. Let me in. $160. That's probably closer to like 145 because there's some other stuff on the map that's not in league with them. But we have to deal with 140 goblins. They're trolls. Yep, they brought some beak dogs with them. That's a very sizable invasion. Unfortunately, because our cage maze isn't armed, we're not going to get any of their goblinite. We're going to have to dunk almost every single one of them. Time to release the Yetin. I don't know what happened to the Yetin. We might have auto-dumped her. Oh no. Please tell me you didn't do what I think you did. You did. I told you to engrave this and instead I mined it out. Well, that's a problem for next time, huh? So now I gotta rebuild the jail out of stuff that's magma safe. Got another batch of windows at least. I mean, again, the jail, not a huge problem. I think Gabbro is magma safe, so they won't get engraved walls. Well, they won't get engraved floors, so we can just make the windows and fill it with lava. So that kind of speeds up the production of the jail. So yeah, we just have to make sure they have magma safe walls so the magma doesn't seep in and kill them. But we are going to have to deal with a very fucking large goblin invasion. Maybe the end of the fort next time, or our greatest triumph today. We're going to see. They're already inside. They're on their fucking way. That's going to be fun tomorrow, though. So thanks for coming out to watch today. And perhaps the thrilling conclusion of clean boulders next time. Until then.